have oh, I got some new tattoos. I'm in pain. See, even when I'm in pain, I make videos for you all. It burns. But I kinda don't wanna do like a shirtless video, so yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Skylanders video. Due to popular demand, like this demand and this demand, so many comment Papasarus get to cover this topic on light and dark legendaries, light and dark units. So since everyone is being able to pull light dark units, we should know what are the good and bad light dark units. Shut the fuck up! I've been summoning and I've not gotten a single light dark unit, so fuck you. Okay, I'm just joking. Let's not start this video on a negative tone. Grats to whoever that pulled a light dark unit, I guess. Fuck you all. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let me fix the camera first. Okay, so we'll start off with the dark units. Since there are not too many light dark units, we'll cover every single light dark unit. I'm sorry about the camera, I think it's kind of fucked for now. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it needs a software update or something, but without further nini nana, let's go into it, okay? So we start off with Blackout, he's trash. Okay. Let's do that again. Okay, Blackout. Blackout is a good daughter. He's a... Okay, before we start, all the light and dark units basically are the upgraded version of the normal elements, okay? Every light dark unit, basically there's a so-called normal element that does the same thing but maybe not as good. Okay, so like, you know, Toyota and Lexus. Lexus is like the luxury line, Toyota is the like the budget line. So like, this is the Lexus to the Toyota, okay? So for this guy, it's basically like a boom bloom. Okay, he has detonation, but he detonates all continuous damage, okay? So this most probably includes bombs as well. So this guy can actually detonate all bombs, diminish, and poison. Boom Bloom can only detonate poison, so yeah, that alone is an upgrade, right? And this one, basically, stupid skill. Anything that blocks beneficial effect immunity, beneficial effect is trash to me because it doesn't block everything. So I don't really like it. This one is really nice. Diminish and poison. Very painful if it lands. And this one is also nice, okay? This is very nice. You put a lot of dots here and there, okay? So this might actually be good for like some PvE content, but in all honesty, you're kind of not facing any problems with any PvE content, right? So I don't see any reason why you should invest heavily on this guy. Okay, there are many nicer legendary, dark legendary units, but of course this guy is free from Arena Shop, and I did buy him. So hopefully, like in the future, when there's like difficult content that comes out, he'll be in good. I mean, like he'll be good to use, and also he cleanses, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if he's the leader. So if let's say your whole team have like 4+ debuff effects at the beginning when the turn begins, he removes everything and then he buffs your crit rate. So that's kind of nice. He's the cleanser, but you need to have 4+ debuff effect. And this one is kind of nice, not gonna lie, but it only works on manual, yeah? On auto, kind of don't work, right? I mean, like normally the AI will use up all your mana, and this tree just basically putting debuffs and poisoning, etc. So Blackout, it's alright. Yeah, he's good, but not in meta. I don't really see a need for him. I would rank him like lowest tier among all the light dark 5 units, okay? Lowest, okay? Lowest. Okay, so Starcast, I would rank him like number 1. What about Astro Blast? We'll get to that later, okay? So this motherfucker here is an AoE cleaver, okay? This shit hits like a truck, okay? Always lands as a critical hit, okay? And he buffs himself as well. This one. Yeah. So basically when he charges, he goes into stealth. And then the next turn, he'll grant himself attack up and also defense penetration. Which is nuts, bro. Which is nuts. Okay, this is basically Enigma plus Super Shot Stealth Elf in one. But I know Super Shot Stealth Elf also buffs himself. Yeah, but this one, AoE, 4 endurance down, knockdown. What does this remind you of? An Ember, right? Ember charge, and then AoE endurance down, but no knockdown. This guy has a knockdown too on this skill. So that is very nice. And this one, basically no charging time, just AoE swoop. This is like a Stormblade, right? A lot of people say this guy is more of a Stormblade as compared to an Ember, but this one really, it kind of looks like a Ember to me. So it's like a Stormblade and Ember basically fucked and have a kid. So this Starcast is that, okay? And also this bullshit here is crazy, okay? When you stealth, you heal. And also grants critical damage up. So it's not only critical, not only this, okay? This guy is broken, okay? So you get attack up, defense penetration up, critical damage up, okay? And he pairs well with Enigma, very nice. Because he goes into stealth, right? So this guy, pretty damn OP, okay? Self-buffing, nukes like a motherfucker, has 4 hands, okay? Good looking. And yeah, this diminish is just the, I don't know, it's just like, you know, topping garnish, okay? Like, it's good and all, but not the main issue, like main highlight, I guess. Like, I'm not a fan of like debuffs, so, but this guy, these 2 skills alone, man, dude, he'll be wiping everyone out, like every single one. Pain. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so like, if you love Stormblade, you'll love this guy. He's more of a AoE nuke kind of thing, so he's a Stormblade version, Light Dark version of Stormblade. Okay, Nightmare here is, okay, wait, this guy is the so-called best because he'll be the most versatile. You can use him in all content, and I think he'll be good in all content except for Gold Dungeon and Dark Subjugation, which means it's not for all content. I think Stormblade kind of better in Dark Sub. I don't know, I don't have him, okay? But reading from his skill, like in PvP, he's definitely gonna cleave the fuck out of you, okay? You're gonna wipe your whole team in one turn, okay? So, I think like he's... Every one of them has different functions, so I won't be ranking them, okay? But Blackout is the most don't build guy, okay? Don't build. Okay, build Starcast. If you have him, go max super boost him and build him, okay? And Nightmare. The one unit that I have, super boosted once on my main account, okay? This is a global account, so this, we also have Aurora and Nightmare here, but on my main we only have Nightmare, 1 super boosted. I'm really interested in her because to me it feels like she's really good. This leader skill is actually pretty damn good for Dark Subjugation. I made a video on that, you can go check that out, long time ago, okay? And this skill here, although it might seem dumb, but there are, if you use like a mana heavy team, and then sometimes, or maybe long cooldown times units, it's quite frequent. Like if you're playing like a, how do I call it? Like I actually see this proc a few times. This one basically, when this happens, like the enemy just becomes doo-doo, become trash. Okay. I'm not sure if it goes to effect accuracy and effect resistance check, but they all become doo-doo, okay? Mana goes up and their attack go down. So this is really nice, but really hard to activate. So you won't be using her specifically for this, okay? Okay, leader skill kind of nice, but only in Dark Sub and maybe some other content, I guess Cyclops or whatever. But in PvP, there are better options, okay? If you're using a charging team, like Stormblade would be better. Fuck, I'm lagging. Camera stuttering. Hold on, let me come back to... Let me fix this first. Okay, so onto the cool, juicy thing about this guy. It's basically... This girl, okay. She does AoE silence, okay? AoE silence and also evasion rate down. Evasion rate down is pretty damn good. It's like accuracy up on your team. Because as you know, you always be missing shit, right? You always miss here, miss there, kind of bullshit. That's fucking annoying, right? So this skill negates that, okay? And this girl has very high base accuracy, so he won't be missing, okay? Even like at +0, he has 117. This motherfucker ain't missing shit. So he land this, your ambush and ember won't miss anymore. So it's very good. And this silence can basically silence pit bosses, embers, whatever fucking hell that's charging, like even Starcast. Like if he's charging, fuck you, I'm silencing you. So that's really nice. We don't have that much silence unit in the game. It's only 2 mana cost. And camera today not behaving, okay? And like the normal version, the normal color version of this would be Wildstorm, okay? Wildstorm also has an AoE silence. Yeah, basically that's the only similarity, I guess. So, and also this one is pretty damn good. It's just 1 mana cost. Okay, you can defense down for 2 turns, okay? The defense down is okay, but it gives defense penetration up 10% to your entire team. So that's basically 40% defense down. On a 70% chance, that's pretty damn good, okay? So like if you miss the defense down, you still buff your whole team for 1 mana. Defense penetration is pretty damn good, okay? Defense penetration, I really like that stat. Recently, I've been gearing my units with defense penetration, and it's really, really nice. So this one really nice, okay? And this skill, 3 hits. Every hit you can strip, okay? Very nice, very, very fucking nice. Because like in this game we lack strippers, okay? We have Pit Boss, we have Drobot, we have Spyro, but yeah, these are the only few that strips a lot of buffs at one go, okay? Like Astrite strips at one buff at a time, and it's only 75% activation rate. Fiesta kind of shit, Dive Claws kind of shit, because it's all one buff, you know? This one can strip 3 buffs, so that's pretty damn nice. Cooldown time too, so it's pretty good to have in your team. She has a lot of utility. She can strip, she can silence, she can put evasion rate down quite reasonably. I mean, the percentage is quite okay, 50% chance. It might not be the best, but it'll definitely help your ambush and Ember. Yeah, or whatever unit that has low accuracy, yeah. And this one is also pretty good. Low mana cost, okay, 2, 1, 2. So, I would say this girl here, I know it might seem very uninteresting to you guys, but to me, it seems really, really cool. It counters the current meta. Fuck pit bosses, like, you know, fuck you. He needs to cook 2 turns, right? Even on defense, this girl might be good. Like, he might disrupt that cook. Because a lot of defense, like, they depend a lot on that cooking. And if you have a tank provoke, you know, this one will strip the tank, you know? You will run her high effect accuracy, and her slots are also really nice, okay? You can run the effect accuracy glove, and if you really need, you can run effect accuracy boots as well. Because she'll be tanky enough, okay? She's a legendary unit, so her stats will be great. So yeah, I really like this unit. If you have one, congrats. I think I'm gonna build her, you know? Like, yeah. But of course, if you have StarCast, it's also really good. Like, Nightmare, I feel is good, but maybe in the current stage of your game, if you're early game, maybe you cannot see the use of her, but at late game, in Arena, you see a lot of annoying motherfuckers charging. You kind of want to just cancel everything, and I've been missing a lot of my Arena videos, you see, I miss here, miss there, so this is really nice. This one, you have a strip, very nice, something that I don't have on my main. So yeah, I'm definitely building her because I don't have a pit boss. I like this guy, very nice. So this girl here, this guy here, I don't know what the fucking gender is, okay? He has an evasion lead, and also, if your team has a fucking provoke, he strips AoE, he steals beneficial effects, so basically that's a strip. Three targets on the first skill, right? So you can strip 3 targets, basically steal their beneficial effect. Not that nice, and this skill pretty trash. Okay, I don't like it, so Shadow Spyro, I would say nah, I'm not hyped about him. But if you want to play some gimmicky kind of thing, whereby, because this guy is the only evasion lead that is, you don't care about element, but it's only above 90% HP, okay? And one more nice thing, he increases his own accuracy by 30%, so you won't be missing. But I don't know the damage multiplier though. He's only a heroic unit, so his attack won't be too high. Basically, because he has 2 accessory slots. If you have 2 weapons, then maybe attack high, bomb may be painful, but I'm not a big fan of 2 accessory slots. He looks pretty damn squishy, okay? So I don't recommend building him. If you have him, just keep him, it's fine. This guy, fucking good. I know it's a girl, but I'm gonna use this guy for everyone that's coming. Okay, very fucking good. I made a video on her. She's really, really good, okay? She deals a lot of damage, she can detonate diminish, and he has a self-buffing defense penetration up, and also she has this thingy where she bounces and bounces and bounces. You want to check her out, you can check my Nightfall video, okay? And she has a nice leader skill which gives critical damage to the entire team, but to be honest, I feel like the best leader skill in game is the accuracy up, because I always miss shit, okay? Moving on to light units. I'm sorry guys, the camera, it can't be fixed, okay? It's either I get stutter or non-stop DC, okay? I'm not too sure why. Hold on, let me try fixing. Okay, let's try this, okay? I just changed the USB port, hopefully it works. Astro Blast is basically like a type pull, a light type pull, okay? He has this very unique thing, Accelerate. If he has this on him, any skill he uses won't have a cooldown time. That is pretty OP. I've seen my friend, a guildie, basically he did this, which skill? I think one of the skills, okay? Like the 2 mana one, I think. I'm not too sure. Maybe this one, yeah? He just keeps using this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? As long as the guy is in, I mean like once you knock down the guy with Astro Blast, you get this buff. So for the rest of that turn, you can use his skills non-stop. I'm sorry about the camera, guys. You can use his skill non-stop. So like, for example, if you buff with Pit Boss, then you have only 1 mana cost and you have like remaining 6 mana, you can just shoot your way to victory. You can just clear everyone out, okay? So Astro Blast is basically like he has a built-in whirlwind. Okay, built-in whirlwind. But the tricky thing here is you have to knock down with this skill, which is only 1 endurance down. Okay? Because it says here knockdown, not break status. I'm not too sure if break will work. Let me know if it works, but I'll just go by the assumption that it only works on knockdown. I don't have him, so I cannot test. So, and the example that I saw, the video, the one that Guildie shared, is basically knockdown. So, to knock down with 1 endurance down skill is pretty tricky. So, you're most probably gonna have to put him to break first, put people to break, and then knock him down. Or I'm not sure if you just hit someone that is already knocked down, it will activate. I'm not too sure, but basically this Accelerate is like a whirlwind. 100% whirlwind. You can use your skills non-stop. Okay, and this skill is basically like a type pull skill, but it reduces defense, so very nice. And this skill is just damage, more damage. Okay, it can apply diminish, like I've seen. I think this is the skill like my guildie spammed. There were like a ton of diminish on the enemy, and he has a silence. Okay, so he can cancel charging as well, so which is really nice. Astro Blast is really good. I would definitely recommend you building him if you have him. Really nice. Aurora is like a light ambush. He self-buff for 0 mana. 3 cooldown time only. He buffs all this shit. Accuracy up buff. Very nice. The critical damage up is also really, really nice. And also he has a cleanse. Same like ambush, right? And this skill basically, I think, is a really, really hard nuke. Something like ambush, right? And also he strips everyone. He strips and also lands a defense down. Very nice. Ambush with a strip. Strips all buff, okay? All buff, okay? Very nice. And this one, if you kill someone, right? Yeah, if you kill someone, if that's, he goes again. So this is like Ambush's first skill, but you have to kill someone first. Only then he can go and hit again. But I think it's gonna hurt. Yeah, because you see like 4 times hit. What does this remind you of? Ambush, right? So this is a light ambush. But this guy has defense penetration up by 20% innate. Buffs himself accuracy. That's a lot, dude. And you grant bless on yourself, bro, when you're knocked. Okay? That's fucking insane. And you have accuracy by 30%. Okay? And then the leader's skill. Increased accuracy by 20%. This guy, my man. He ain't gonna miss shit. Like, I love Aurora. Okay, I like his kit a lot. Okay? If you ask me, like, what suits my playstyle the most, it will be this guy. Okay? But he won't be as tanky as Ambush, I think, because look at his gear slots. Okay, 2 attack, 1 accessory, so we only have 1 defense, 1 HP, and 1 HP. So he's gonna be pretty squish, but I think he's gonna deal a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? But he applies bless on himself. I'm not sure if you guys know, but bless basically you won't be hit, you won't get any damage at all, bro. Bless is like one of the best buff in the game. So he protects himself when he gets knocked, but most probably you die before you get knocked, right? If you're this squishy. But he deals a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure he deals a lot of damage. A lot of people say like, yeah, he's not that good compared to like Astro Blast, but I feel like he has the potential. Like, I like this guy. I like his leader skill. I like almost every single skill on him. He has a strip. He has a self-sustaining kind of thing, and it also increases his accuracy. Okay, look at his accuracy, right? At base is 102. You'll buff it by 20% here, and then you have a buff again here, another 30. That's a lot of accuracy. You won't fucking miss with this guy. Okay, you know what, fuck off gear shift, he's gonna hit you, you know. So I really like Aurora. I'm not sure if you guys want to build him. This girl is just basically like a pit boss. Like a pit boss without the attack up, but he reduces the cooldown time of your team, which in a way, if you think about it, is pretty damn cool. Okay, you can use him with pit boss. You imagine that like the whole time when you're charging, especially when your AI, you know, like if you put it on defense, you put this one and pit boss together. If the AI actually works, okay, you imagine like the first 2 turns when they are charging, your DPS might have wasted all their skills, like throwing all their skills, and then when the buff comes up and then they don't have their skills, right? This solves that problem because you reduces all your skill cooldown time, which is really nice, bro. Which is really nice. Okay? And since like buffs stack in this game, right? I'm not too sure if this mana down stacks with pit boss's mana down. If it stacks, let me know. Okay? If you have pit boss and light hex together, let me know. If it stacks, then holy shit, bro. 2 mana down, that's fucking a lot, bro. Okay, and this one is basically a strip. Okay, 2 random buffs though, only 2. I prefer everything. Pit boss buffs strips everything, so I would prefer pit boss. And this one, yeah, it's just a high multiplier support attack. Okay, so if you gear her like maybe attack, and then crit rate, maybe she can do a lot of damage. But you kind of don't want that for your support, right? You kind of you don't want her to die while charging, right? I'm sorry about the camera, man. You're fucking pissing me off. Okay, so like this one, if you get hit too many times, you heal your allies. I don't know where this might be good for. Maybe Dark Subjugation. You can steal the attack buff and put it in your team. If you have like this skill, like instantly activated, if you have 3 buff, maybe you couple it with Zulu, it will work. But to be honest, if you ask me, would I rather have a light hex or pit boss in my team, I would choose pit boss. Okay, pit boss's strip is more reliable, and we have the attack buff, so most probably everything's gonna die once that charges up. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I think she's good. But would you go and spend $10,000 to max super boost her? Nah, not me. You can if you want. Okay, there are some people in Asia who have already done that, so fucking wills. Okay. Nightlight is basically an expensive Mystic Cat, okay? He's a really good support unit, okay? And this spread debuff effect is also kinda nice, but debuff is just not in meta currently, okay? If you have like a stun debuff, then you spread the debuff to everyone, then it's nice, okay? If you wanna spread like fucking diminish or bombs, and nah. Yeah, like, then this skill is just basically like, he just has this thing, like this really nice debuff immunity. If you max it, then it's like Mystic Cat's shit, but Mystic Cat only 2 mana, and also he heals, right? So this guy puts a shield, but this one I think, yeah, so okay, if he has a cleanse also. So if you buff this, and then he'll cleanse everything. So it's a better Mystic Cat, but in terms of heals, I don't think this guy heals as much, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have him max super booster, he's definitely good. Like, he's definitely good. I would say he's good. It depends on what your team needs. If your team needs a support, then he's good as a support. Yeah, but let's be frank here. Like in arena defense, like recently, we don't really see too many supports and all that shit, right? Because if you put too many supports, the threats are too little. They just kill your threat, and then you just like there to stall them, you know. So I'm not too sure, maybe in the future meta will change. I'm not a big fan of super boosting Nightlight, spending what I'm talking about, spending $10,000. Okay, if you have him max super boosted, fucking hell, build him. I feel he's good. I feel he's very good. But I'm talking about from the aspect, like, you know, now there's an option to like whale for the super boost keys. I don't think you should whale off for this guy, okay? Whale for the other guys. You can just use a Mystic Cat, okay? I think Mystic Cat's fine. You know, I know you want the cleanse and all that shit, but in meta, like PvP meta, like when do you get debuff though? I'm not too sure. My ambush has self cleanse, so I'm not a big fan of the cleanse. Okay, cleanse is always really nice, like especially in Dark Subjugation and all that. Like maybe he's really good in Dark Subjugation, but do you really want to spend $10,000 to be good in Dark Subjugation? That's the question. Okay, most probably you want to be number 1 in arena. That's why you're spending that much. So that guy in arena maybe not so relevant. Light Flash Ring is good. He's really fucking annoying. He can self cleanse. And then he puts a debuff immunity when your endurance below 6, and then he basically heals. Yeah, when he's like below 40%, he grants himself heal up so he can heal himself or whatever. And then this one heals, okay? In terms of raw heal, Flash Ring is better. But this guy has a lot of like annoyingness. Okay, it's really hard to kill this motherfucker, and he places shield. This skill places a shield on everyone, so shields are annoying. So yeah, but if you run Kingpin, you kind of don't need this guy's shield, right? So Spotlight, like everyone says, he's the best heal. Like the normal color version of Spotlight would be Jetvac. Okay, they said like this is the only guy that heals based on his own HP, but Jetvac also heals based on his own HP, even though the description said targets max HP. I tested out many times. I think I showed you guys in the video before. So this guy is basically like a Jetvac, but Jetvac has a charging time, but Jetvac gives defense buff. So and this one, I have Spotlight on discount, max super boosted, max level, and I'm using him sometimes, but I don't really see the use of him yet. He's nice to have, but not really like a. I don't put him on arena defense. I don't use him in arena offense. The only place I use him is in Dark Subjugation. Yeah, because this thing, like, he might put like defense down, crit damage down, like attack down, that kind of thing. So that helps with the survivability, but you kind of don't really want him in your Dark Subjugation anyways. He has a cleanse, a so-called self cleanse. If let's say you put continuous damage on him, he replaces it with HP regen. But that's about it. Spotlight not too crazy. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people like hype him up. Oh, best healer in the game. I beg to differ. I feel like Flash Ring is enough. Yeah, you know, you kind of don't really need him. Okay, I just don't waste super boost keys on him. Okay. So let's do a wrap up. I talked too long already. This guy, don't waste super boost keys, but maybe if the arena one, you almost max super boosted, right? Maybe you want to do that, but nah, don't. This one worth. This one for me worth. For me, okay, because I want to experiment something and I feel like she's gonna be good. Okay, nah, this one not worth it. This one worth it. This one worth it. This one worth it. This one kinda worth it, but not as worth it as the rest. He is cool to have. She's a waifu. She looks hot, but nah. Nightlight, I feel if you have like very solid DPS already, don't need another DPS, then go for him. I feel like he's okay. He's decent. Not okay, he's really good. But I'm talking about spending $10,000 to max super boost, okay? 10,000 for this guy, not too sure. Okay, I guess. Then you have the best support in game, okay? This guy, don't use keys. Yeah, heroics, don't use key. The only heroic that's worth using key is this guy. Okay, Spotlight might be cool and all, looks fucking cool, the beautifulest dragon of them all, but trust me, you don't need him. Okay, it's nice to have, but you don't need him. Okay, I guess that's about it. I've spoken way too long. It's fucking 30 minutes already. I have to edit it. Hopefully it goes down to like 25 minutes or something. Holy shit, bro. Okay, that's all for today's video. I don't know crap anymore. Anyways, we are recruiting. Okay, my guild. I'm the guild leader. This is global account though. We are recruiting on Asia. Not even close. I'll leave the details in the link. Not link in the description. Yeah. If you want, you can just apply. Then I'll accept, I guess. So we have a level requirement. I think I put it at 35 or 40. I've forgotten. But yeah, we intend to like be competitive, be serious. Like we have a few serious players already. The guild leader ends around top 30 every week, so we are trying to like, you know, I don't think we can win FN. Okay, FN has Tumv, Chain BQ, and all the fucking whales. Okay, all the fucking crazy motherfuckers. Okay, but at least we want to like, you know, have a nice guild like community. Feel free to join us. Yeah, if you're in Asia, maybe I'll lower the group level requirement, but as long as you're serious. Okay, let's have fun together. All right, and also join Discord. I realized the link of the previous Discord link is spoiled. I already fixed it, so feel free to join our Discord. We talk a lot there, kind of. And yeah, okay, that's all. Okay, if you have not subscribed, fucking subscribe, man. My saliva, I spent a lot of saliva, brush. Okay, that's all for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.